pie.
Oh, pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie with hunks of chocolate in it. I really like. Lots of whipped cream and a really high quality, high butter fat ice cream.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Cruisin with Zach. Today we have culinary expert Jeffrey Schwartz on with us today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. So glad to see you again. I've known you for many years from back in the rowing days at Holy Spirit.
That's right.
Love your family.
Oh, it's a good family, good stock, good stock. But as we know, Thanksgiving is a couple days away. This is the Cooking and Baking Championship of the world. So I wanted to have you on, you being the expert. Maybe you could give some people some tips, talk some people off the ledge out there. So first things first, the bird.
The bird.
What can you tell people about the bird?
Make sure you cook it to 165 degrees.
Okay.
That is the number one. I prefer fresh over frozen, because if you buy a bird today and it's frozen, that baby is not going to defrost for another week.
Oh my God.
And then you don't want to leave it out either, because that's how bacteria grows in birds. So you want to get a fresh bird, season it up very highly with salt, pepper. You like rosemary, you like garlic. Don't go too crazy with it. You could baste it, you could brine it. A lot to do with it.
What is brining?
Brining is put it in a mixture of some salts. I use like 2 or 3 different salts in there, some water. Some people use vinegar, some people use some beer, and just let it soak for like 12 hours.
Okay, and one of those things, the longer the better kind of deal?
No, because after a while, it's like almost marinating fish. After a while, it starts having a reversed effect.
Okay, so 12 hours. Then you put it in the oven for, okay, here's a question I have. What is it per pound? Each one's different, but...
Generally speaking, it could be 19 to 20 minutes per pound.
Gotcha.
That's a generalization. But you could buy a meat thermometer at ShopRite or Acme, any place, and use that, and you stick the meat thermometer between the breast and the thigh, get it all the way in there. Another thing is, don't stuff your bird. I know it's been done, but quite often those juices from the bird go down, and
That's always been gross to me. I don't know, man.
It's gross. I used to love it that way, but thinking back, just don't do it.
If you could do it all over again.
Yeah, put it in a casserole on the side.
All right, speaking of casserole, I'm glad that you brought that up. What are your favorite sides?
Well, of course, I like a cornbread / bread stuffing with sausage. I like sweet potato casserole. I like potatoes of any kind. And green bean casserole.
Apple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp.
All those old traditional ones. What I try to do now, particularly for myself, I have cut way back on my carbs, so
gotta watch those carbs.
I'll do the best I can on watching portion control.
There you go. So we got the turkey, we got the sides. What about dessert?
Dessert, again, traditional. Pumpkin pie, pecan pie.
Oh, pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie with hunks of chocolate in it. I really like. Lots of whipped cream and a really high quality, high butter fat ice cream. I'm kind of being like an oxymoron in terms of what I'm saying, but it's a holiday. I love all these shows on TV that give you tips on watching what you eat, but it's Thanksgiving. You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, put on the sweatpants and pace yourself.
Well, yeah, that's another issue I have, is pacing, but I'm learning.
Yeah, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint here.
It is a marathon.
Okay. Now, what would you suggest to do ahead of time? Because it's a timing thing, too. You don't want everyone staring at you waiting for this bird to get done. So what would you suggest to do so you make sure that the turkey's done on time and everyone's happy?
So you can enjoy things with your family or your guests. You could do everything 1 to 2 days ahead of the scheduled event, in this case Thanksgiving. So make your all your sides the day before with your casseroles and such. Make them the day before. Why stress out cleaning all that stuff and making it that day? You have limited oven space, limited stove space. Concentrate on the bird that day.
Bird is the word.
Yeah, bird is the word, and you make your gravy that day as well.
Okay. Yeah. You use all the trimmings and the stuff. And
That's what I like to do.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
too.
I throw it all in there. I use the fat, and I make a roux. That's your thickening agent. I make that with the fat, and I just build from there.
Gotcha. What is the most off-the-wall thing you've seen people make on Thanksgiving?
Thymus gland. Thymus gland. Thymus gland.
Thymus gland.
Is in the throat of the cow, and they sliced it down. That's a whole other conversation.
I thought you were gonna say like stuffed shells or something.
No, that's not necessarily that non-traditional. I've seen people do that before. I've gone to Thanksgiving meals where they've done that. But the thymus gland is this huge byproduct in a cow, and you poach it, then you slice it, and then they chopped it up and added that to the stuffing. And if you would maybe question what it is, but it was in there, and it didn't taste bad.
It tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Any words of advice for all our first timers out there?
Well, the thing that I always, the last few years that I've noticed is that Butterball in particular has an 800 number. So call the 800 number if you are in a crisis situation. Can't go wrong cooking your bird at 350 degrees. Maybe coat it with a little butter or a little vegetable oil or olive oil to help crisp up the skin a little bit. And all your side dishes, make it in advance. Keep it simple for yourself. Mm-hmm. And you can't go wrong with it. By the way, cook your sides to at least 145 degrees.
Gotcha. Okay. What's your favorite sides? Your favorite? You said
My favorite is a stuffing.
The stuffing.
Yeah, the potatoes don't do anything for me. It's almost like they're there, so I'm going to eat it anyway. But I'm about the stuffing and dark meat. Give me that drumstick, and I like the turkey neck too. So one of the advantages of cooking...
You like the turkey neck. My grandma liked the turkey neck.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So I try and eat the turkey neck when it's done before anybody else sees it, and I just crush that. I also like to eat the livers as well.
There you go. Well, I don't know if this is if I even can say it on this program, but when I was little, when I was like maybe not little, but I was like a teenager, young teen, maybe 11 to 12, I thought the neck was like the jank, like the member.
Yeah, I get it.
It turned out it was the neck.
It's the neck, and I could further elaborate on what you're sharing, but I won't do that. But
this is a
when you get
kids friendly show.
Yes, it's all about the kids. When you get a good big meaty neck, it's very very, very flavorful.
I'm sure. All right, so I did want to mention you are a culinary teacher at Lower Cape May Regional.
Lower Cape May Regional.
Tell us about that.
It is. I was offered the opportunity to teach here in 2017, and I absolutely love my job. I love passing on my knowledge to my culinary students. The school is fantastic. The administration works with me well. The teachers are great. We have a great program, and we do also extend our program into culinary colleges as well, and we also do internships.
That's great stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, we've come to the end of the show. Any last bits of any tidbits or any suggestions you want to leave to the viewers?
Eat hard, go hard, play hard.
There you go. And I'll say something a little more serious. The night before, always a big going out event. Everyone goes to the bars and sees their friends. Please drink responsibly and find a safe way home.
Truth.
There's Uber, there's mom and dad. We've all been there. Just don't get behind the wheel. And seriously, enjoy yourself, enjoy the family, enjoy the stuffing, enjoy the turkey neck. Jeff, thanks so much for being on the show, man.
great time. Thank you for having me. Folks, have a safe and a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.